Hey everybody, this is me Jessica. So thank you so much for showing up to this social media mastery training. I'm super excited, and at the same time I appreciate that you are taking your time to learn, and that's actually the best investment that you can do because you are investing in yourself, in your growth, in your knowledge. So let's go ahead, and I hope that you can see a little bit of my background and my story because I'm not taking too much time to cover that, and instead I want to give you a lot of value tonight in this webinar presentation. I'll be sharing my screen, so you will see a corner of my face. I'll still be here. I'm going to be delivering this live, and at the end, please go ahead and share with me any questions that you have. We're still going to be having a one-on-one discovery session for 30 minutes, okay? That's actually one of your prizes, to be here and to be watching this information. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Like I said, you are going to be seeing me here at the corner. I will be here the entire time. I'm not moving or going anywhere, all right? Let me just go ahead and share with you the social media mastery class. Actually, you can take notes, but if you want to just relax and just learn and listen to the information, no worries. I'll be sending you the recording, and I'll be going slowly so you can get it. There might be a little bit of confusion with my accent. I hope that's not the case, but for sure, let's have you understanding the process, looking at the big picture so you can really lose all the fears, all the stress that you can have at the time being by trying to figure it out how this social media mastery class is all about, right? So what you will learn today is the power of your personal story. You will learn how to create a simple marketing plan. You will learn the blueprint to start your social media system. Yes, your social media system. You will learn about the do-it-yourself program that I have created, and also the VIP and the exclusive VIP, all the programs that I have created all for you, all right? So that's what we're going to be learning today. Let me just go ahead and tell you my story so you can know a little bit about where I come from and where my passion comes from, and a little bit of my struggles and backsets, because you're not here alone, my friend, okay? So this is me. I actually have 4 kids and 1 husband. My oldest daughter, she's 16. Her name is Daniela. I remarried, and then I had 3 babies back to back, right? Braden is 7, Isabella is 5, and Priscilla is 2. They're actually on my heart. They're like my passion, right now, and my main purpose of my life. And my husband Tom, my partner in life, the guy that supports me in everything, all my craziness. And this is actually how I started. I started in a very poor town in Guayama, Puerto Rico. I was raised by my grandparents. Actually, if you are considering even like how I got to really got to accelerate, and if there's something that I can share with you, it's actually that I think that I grew up with so much going on in my life that I discovered when I was just 13 that I wanted to win something, that I wanted to be different, that I wanted to just make like be outstanding and not really keep living in that poverty environment. I mean, they all have great hearts, but when you are living in a poor environment, everything actually it's totally different. And then you become to understand that when you surround yourself with different people, then you start thinking differently as well. So my passion for winning started when I was only 13 years old. I wanted to go to this specialized school to become a chemical engineer. And I remember that I fought so much to get into this elite school, and actually was almost 4 hours away from where my grandparents live, from where I was living. And I moved out of my house, and I actually finished my high school only in 2 years. So by the age of 15, I actually started my college. I went for accounting and business school. Okay, you will say wow, and I will say why. Then I kept my passion for winning. I wanted to keep going, and I actually became a lawyer, and I practiced law in Puerto Rico. And then that's actually another phase in my life that I had setback, and I became a single mom. And that actually put me in a lot of struggles financially. It gets me a lot of struggles also, like in my personal life, because when one of your main components of your life change, your vision then needs to be readjusted. And then my daughter became my passion, became my reason to make a difference. So there was no chance for me to go back to my old mentality. After I had her, then I wanted to just keep growing, keep going, and show her that her and I could do a lot of things together. So I remarried. We had the opportunity to move out of Puerto Rico. And just when I thought that things were going to get better, guess what? Recession came. And talking about a year of challenges, that was the year when we got a new house in New York, Connecticut area. We got the new baby, new jobs. I lost my job because I got into maternity. Oh my gosh, it was really, really a struggle. So that actually enlightened my passion for change. Something needed to change, right? So after all these issues, all the struggles that I was having with my own identity of what I want to do for the rest of my life, because what I was doing for the last 10 years actually crashed. I lost everything, okay? Everything. So if you're going through a financial crisis right now, I've been there, okay? I've been there. I know how it is, how to, get pennies and quarters to get gas, all right? I've been there. So I actually developed a huge passion for change. If there's something that I have combined, is the passion for winning, the passion for making a difference, and my passion for change. So I decided that, if my life was going to change, it was going to be up to me. So I took off my mask. I decided to rebrand myself. And this has been actually what you see today. It's the product of 8 years of trial and error, okay? It's not been easy, my friend, but you're lucky because you actually have a path. When I started, there was no path at all, right, babe? No path at all. I know that he's listening. So I actually got trained by mentors. I decided that if you surround yourself, with people that have done what you want to do, it's actually easier, right? I'm not saying that you don't have to put the work, but it's actually easier because you're feeling comfortable that you have a plan and you have a path. That's all we need. We need a path so we can follow, right? So I got mentored by these extraordinary experts in different areas, in mindset, in actually skill set, and leadership and time management. And that has created my systems. That's actually one of the things that I'm super proud of. It's basically how I've been able to work from home with all these kids, right? So then something changed, and actually, like, we're celebrating anniversary. Something like triggered my desire to give away, my desire to use my struggles, my story to really help people. And I was invited to do an event. This was the first time ever when I was doing a speaking engagement in front of hundreds of people. And they asked me to share just my story. And that's how I realized that our stories, my friend, are gold. Whatever you're going through, write it down. Get a journal, because that's going to be gold at some point. You might not understand it right now. So my systems have worked out. You know, I have become an expert in my area of a home-based business. I have become a leader, an international speaker. In my first 7 months with having 4 kids, I developed my 6 figures one more time. In the last 5 years, I have generated over 3 million in sales. Okay, so that's actually what you're seeing now. What you're seeing now, it's my company, CoachJessicaCampos.com, 8 years later, right? I have a vision, which is that we all have the ability to shine. You have the ability to shine no matter what. And my mission is actually to help you increase in your revenue. So guess what? There's not going to be any more time when you have to open your purse, count the pennies and the dimes to get gas to go to a meeting, okay? I don't want that anymore for your life. It's over. It's over because I'm going to teach you how to win. Okay, there is a formula for everything. If I give you this brownie in a box with all the instructions and you're going to do it in your house and you follow the instructions, you're going to get the same brownie, right? So there's a formula for everything. Don't think that we are all here super genius, right? There's some component that it's in your heart, but there's a formula to win. All right. So let's talk about the systems that you need, and let's actually make a difference between systems and technology. Many people get confused with both. All right. So a system, it's a step-by-step repeatable process, whereas the technology is the apps, the software that support our business systems to save time and money. You need both to actually work in your favor, but it's almost like the most important thing is that you need the systems and the technology. Sometimes you can just delegate, right? Some people, they love to have their systems. Actually, let me just show you something. I have lots of notebooks here. Why? Because I love taking notes, all right? Even though I have apps and I have softwares that can help me for that, I still have that unique thing that I feel that I need to write it down, all right? And I'm not the only one. I know that. I'm not the only one. Are you like me? You like to take notes? I do. So this strategy is actually the following, okay? We're going to teach you how to be congruent with your message. We're going to pick what's your style, all right? And then we're going to create your brand, okay? That's how you create the system strategy. And I want to show you the big picture of how a business looks like, because we're going to be learning business as well. Maybe not tonight, but we're going to learn business together. So when you think of a business, the business needs actually 4 main components, all right? They need the sales. And for sales, you need the marketing. They need the money system. And for that, they need customer service system so they can keep feeding one to each other. Then you need the delivery of whatever you're doing, whichever is a product or a service, that needs to be on a time management system so you don't miss dates, so you don't really fail to your customers, right? And then you create the strategy to keep bringing new clients throughout a referral system together with the strategic give backs, okay? So this is the bigger picture. What we're going to do tonight, it's actually only focusing on one aspect of the marketing system. The marketing system, if I was to cut this pie, actually it has about 12 slices, all right? 12 slices. I do have a training on that, but let me just tell you, those 12 slices, social media is only one, okay? So tonight, we're gonna be just cutting this pie and really focusing on this niche. The rest of the 11, whereas is strategic alliances, speaking engagements, live events, phone calls, texting, whatever, you know, that's a side thing. Let's just focus on even traditional marketing, right? Let's just focus on social media marketing. From all the aspects that we can do, let's really dominate one. Trust me, with just one, I have created my income, okay? So we're gonna be good. The marketing strategy that I teach, right, it's actually focused on Facebook. Why? Facebook is dominating everything, my friend, everything. They purchased WhatsApp, they purchased Messenger, Instagram. So on a monthly basis, look at this, 1 billion searches. So what do we use Facebook for? Just to give you an idea, we're going to be using Facebook to get leads. Then you need the sales system to do the conversions. I do also that, but for the time being, let's focusing on dominating the marketing strategy. There's one problem that we have when we start with Facebook. Facebook 2 years ago changed the algorithm, which is kind of a formula with codes and everything, kind of complicated. But what it means is that they realized that many people wanted to make money not paying Facebook the royalties, and they were not paying the advertising. So they got a lot of people doing that, and then they changed the algorithm. And what happened is that we found a solution. Finally, people actually start studying what is exactly what Facebook wants, and they do want you to be authentic. They do want you to treat your page almost like your personal profile. And those are the businesses that are having lots of success and that are having lots of exposures, right? So how do we do it? How do we get to be liked by Facebook? We need to actually do it by branding ourselves. Branding is the marketing practice where you're going to create a name, symbol, your design, so then you, with a strategy, reach a target people, targeted audience. You know, that's what it's called. So the strategy, it's basically where, how, to who, what you communicate to your target audience. And then that strategy needs to be consistent, needs to represent the added value, and then that's how it allows you to become an expert in your own field. It's almost like it's going to give you the opportunity to stand out from the masses. I'll tell you something. If you're doing a home-based business in direct sales or network marketing, you need to brand yourself, okay? You need to have a strategy so people can see you and see your value. Not your product, not your company, not your salesy post. They need to see your value, okay? Let's learn how we can do that, right? So I'm ready. So let's dig into the strategy for you to develop your message, okay? Think about your mission. Think about what are the products or the services. Think about which are the customers that you want to serve, what qualities they have. And then let's gonna remember ourselves that we need to be true to our brand. We cannot just say whatever to sell. That's not gonna work. If you want to do a strategy that is gonna give you unlimited leads, you have to be totally brutally honest with yourself. Okay, I said this before. Your goal is gonna be standing out from the crowd. So let's take off our mask, okay, and let's understand, what do we believe, what do we stand up for, what's your strength, what's your weakness. And that's exactly what you're going to take in your advantage to build your personal brand. Okay, let's breathe, take your mask off, okay, and then let's dig into really who you are. I call this part the blueprint to brand yourself, okay? You are going to be identifying your values. Yes, your values. Sometimes people don't know. Sometimes they do have values that other people have, and they just have adopted those values just because their leader think that they need to believe in that. That's not going to work. It needs to be yours, your story, your background. Like I share with you my story. I came from a poverty environment, and it was brutal. It was all inclusive. Okay, I don't want to get into details, but it was all inclusive. You think of the worst? Yes, I got it. And I'm proud of it because that created who I am. So then we move into your brand message, into the shape and form and color. To discover your values, step one, it's going to be 5 steps. Please, let's Get your memories of the times when you were more happy. Who was with you? What made you happy? Step 2, let's go back to memories that you felt proud of yourself. Happy, proud. Go with examples. Who was with you? Who celebrated with you? Number 3, fulfillment. Happy, proud, fulfillment. Please go back to those memories. Take some time. Push pause into this recording. Go back and think who was with you, who celebrated with you. Then, with those things, happiness, pride, and fulfillment, going back to identify what happened, what you did, how did you celebrate it, who was with you. That exactly is the foundation of your values. You might not know, but that's exactly where your values are, not your husband's values. That's where, or your wife's values. That's your own personal values, which is very, very important. Then you make a list, okay? And we're going to be prioritizing what are your top values. Maybe you felt proud when you became a parent, and maybe you feel super, super proud when your kids won something, right? So you might have family on your top values, for example, right? So then moving into your story. Now we know your values, okay? Let's move our minds. We know our values. So let me interview you, okay? If I am one-on-one with you, how would you say, how'd you start your business? Why you started? What problems do you solve? How is your business aligned with your passion? What is your product? What is your service? Who do you want to serve? Who do you don't want to work with? What program have you created? Maybe you have systems as well that you want even to teach me. What's your offer? Okay, so we're going to be actually digging into this. And now after this, okay, we go into the last part, which is your brand message. And your brand message, that is going to have now a shape and form and a plan to post it in different places. All right, so we do your logo. The logo has to be in everywhere. Think about logos that you see, especially in social media. They have to be colorful. They have to be specific. For example, the reason why I use this logo for my Rockstar social media school, it's because I want to help you accelerating. Okay, I want to help you increasing your revenue. Okay, that is my mission, like I told you. So that's why I want to hold your hands. I don't want you to do it alone. And that's why I picked this logo with my name and the website of the Rockstar Social Media School. But take a look on the different businesses and the colors, because actually it matters. The color matters. Then we talk about your tagline. The tagline, it's going to be the description that is on your website and also on your social media platforms. It's like a little line or 2 lines where you describe what do you offer based on the results that you create. I'm sharing with you some examples. You don't have to do exactly those 2 examples. This is going to be part of your recording and your materials for your brand. And I want you to work on your tagline. And please share with me. I want you to use me as much as you want, okay? Now, let's go into the shape and form of the messages, how they look, all right? Now that you know what's your value, what's your system, what things you have realized in life, what lessons you have learned in life, you want to share that with your audience. And these are pages that are ranking into the 2-3 millions of views every month. They're awesome. So, as you can see, the logo matters, the color matters of everything that you are including in those messages, okay? So you're going to be having, as part of this blueprint, a little bit of the psychology of the colors. For example, if you want to market to ladies, purple, pink, red are going to be your colors, probably. If you're into the health and wellness, probably you're going to be having some into the greens as well. Then we see this and we get like, how do we do this? How do I start? I mean, especially if you start listening to your friends, you're going to get crazy. My friend, I understand. I totally get it. I totally get it. Here's the solution, okay? Let's start with one place. Let's start with Facebook, okay? On the Facebook, I will guide you to understand your fan page, your personal profile, how to really dominate paid advertising and free advertising, and how from there you can use strategic connections. And from there, I can actually help you making money. How about this? It's too simple. It's too simple. So let me ask you, do you feel overwhelmed? You probably are right now. Would you like to get shortcuts to increase your revenue in less than 6 months? What if you can dominate this social media system and get thousands of leads with an automated system that you can duplicate, especially if you're building a team? This is gold. You can teach this to your people. What if you don't want to learn, but then you want to tell me, just give me everything, and then I'll be just following up and and doing like on the daily things that you tell me that I need to do to keep this up. But if you are into that, let me tell you, there is a solution as well. Let's talk about my social media VIP program. I'm so super excited. So hopefully I'm not covering, yes, I think I need to move this box right here. Sorry. We do have classes, lessons. These are in a very safe environment in which I teach a group of no more than 12 or 15 people, okay? And we talk about domination of Facebook, domination of the advertising, how to really get your brand, what apps, what technology you need. We then develop your unique offer, and then I teach you a little bit of the sales because I want you with results. This is a 6 program. If I add all the value of each training, each of them is at least 1 hour plus the preparation and what you get as a homework, that's $985. But we also have a bonus. Actually, I included the psychology of closing sales when you are especially on the phone. And I added also the VIP unlimited access to a 911 chat where you can get everything from me, all right? This is with a value of $1,381. You don't pay that. Actually, your investment, it's only $497. Okay, and I have the strategy so you can get that in return in your first 3 months. All right, you can pay this in 2 installments of $275. Then what if you want to get more? What if you are the type of person that you need kind of something more specific? You know that you need more accountability. You might need more, one-on-one, and you want more than just the group lessons. And this one comes with actually the group lessons come also with 1 hour with me, one free session for you, free topic, so you pick what you want to learn. This one, the platinum ticket, includes 6 lessons instead of the 1 lesson that is private, okay? Here you get the 6 group lessons and also 6 private lessons for a total of 12. We also prepare your website and we brand your main social media platforms. If we add all that, the value is $3,531. You do not invest that. I really want you to succeed. The final investment is $1,650. And if you want to save money, there is also, remember, this is a 12 weeks program. There's also a way that you can split that in 4 payments, okay? So this is the environment that you can, experience. These are some of the testimonies. Everyone, you will see how, they emphasize on how easy it is, how the system it is, how they can get leads. Then again, I focus on really mastering the Facebook part so you can get your leads and you can make your money, all right? So there's more testimonies coming on and how they have won, how, like I said, the common denomination is step by step. I do love to give you the system. I do love so you can learn, and especially that you can learn to teach others. And from Chris, I also have guys. It's not just all for ladies, okay? Chris actually says that he likes that I am also lead by example. Like, you will see what I do. I will never ask you to do something that I haven't done. and I keep just learning myself. So I will be always on top of the game. Diane Cornelius, she's from New York, and actually she says, hopefully she wish that she started sooner. These are students that are taking right now the classes, and remember, we do have the website where you can do the enrollment, taking care of that. But here's my bonus for coming tonight. Let's have a one-on-one session. I'm going to give you 30 minutes, okay? You ask me whatever you want. We can talk about your brand. We can talk about your plan. And we then can make a decision of how's the best way that you can get started. That's 30 minutes of you and I, just you and I, to identify that. And if you tell me I'm doing already 6 figures income and I want to go to the next level, there is a special program. It's a VIP exclusive where I work with you more than just 12 lessons. I actually do have like a 6 months plan. It's customized based on all your needs. We tailor all that, and we get my team to not only prepare your social media, we will prepare and evaluate your sales. We're going to evaluate time management, and we focus on all the systems that your business need to really be a business that you can even franchise and sell in the future to other people. Okay, so we do have that as well. That's actually in a higher rank for people that want to talk to me and that get a total different experience as a VIP exclusive program. So I hope that you have learned tonight. I feel like I have emptied a lot of information. I wanted that, and I want you to be able to implement, and hopefully you and I can work together. Okay, so thank you so much for coming. Actually, what it's going to happen is that you're going to be receiving this recording, and then what's going to happen, hold on. Yeah, you're going to be receiving this recording, and then what's going to happen is that you can go ahead and schedule our call, and we can go from there. Well, thank you again. Thank you for coming, and I will be sending you the form as well, so you can review or share with your friends also, okay? So then again, thank you very, very much. Bye-bye.